Hello everyone, welcome back. Frida was recently at my campsite, and although she is definitely not one of my favorites, she is a cute little hot dog sheep, and I decided to ask her to move in with the hopes of her picking Klaus to kick out. I will be keeping track of the attempts it takes me to get her to move in with a little counter down at the bottom. Hopefully it won't take that long. She is also a sisterly villager, and I have Agnes on my island as well, who is one of my starters, as you may know, meaning that when Frida does finally move in, we will have two sisterlies. I should clarify, the counter is actually how many times I have to quit my game before she picks Klaus, not the amount of attempts that it takes for me to get her to move in. If that were true, we would be ending on a much higher number. God, the thing that pisses me off the most about the campsite is how often they fake you out. They'll just be like, oh yeah, I was thinking of moving in here, and then they'll be like, actually, nah, I'm good. You are absolutely not kicking out Genji. Tortellini! For those of you who may not know, I'm Italian, and she mentions quite a few Italian dishes in the randomly generated text in these little dialogues about her childhood camping. I'm gonna react like that every time she does. I like it better when they ask to choose between red and black versus choosing an actual suit. It makes the odds much better, but also it's kind of less stressful. I remember the sheer joy I felt when I found Blue Bear on a mystery island, and that's why we're quitting again. Can you imagine someone just showing up to a place where you live as a camper and offering to move in, but they're going to bet their entire house and their future on a card game? Throughout this entire process, I had thought several times of using the little app on my phone to make an amiibo and get it over with. I did not. Can we play high card, low card instead? I'm much better at that. Look, Olivia does not hold sentimental value in my heart, but I like her and she's cute. Chipino! We had that on Christmas Eve. You know, the villagers in the newer Animal Crossing games are too nice. Like, imagine if you went through the whole process, you did the card game, you won, they went to resident services, whatever, and then after all that, they still decided not to move in. Of course you can't have Punchy. Part of me throughout all this was kind of starting to think that Klaus was sick. I'm glad he's not. Pepperoncini? I don't have anything to say about those. Wade just got here. No, you can't take him. Ellie is staying here. Of course you're not replacing her. Do you have like a vendetta or something against Olivia? Hi Genji. Having a good day? I wish I could say the same. Please, 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 please. No. Baked ziti? Well, hopefully it had enough regatta in it to make it taste like not dry. You know, I did this kind of recently with another villager, I can't remember which one, but it only took one try and it was super easy. Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. Yes, of course, please. Oh my God. It didn't even take that long. It was less than an hour, but still agonizing. Good. Move him out right now. My island tune is from the Code Lyoko theme song. I think 7 attempts is pretty solid. This thing really wasn't as bad as I thought it would be when I set out to do it. It's just annoying and monotonous. Sometimes it can take you hours or even maybe an entire day, but other times it's just a little bit less than that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!